Hello and welcome to Liverpool versus Chelsea live from Anfield. I will get the team news out to you in a minute, but both the teams are out. Liverpool have sang their anthem, You'll Never Walk Alone, and both teams are now engaging in a minute's silence. And that's it, minute silence, and it was absolutely immaculate at Anfield. Fantastic respect from both sets of fans. Not a peep in the ground or from here in the, I don't know what to call it, the commentator's room, I guess. But anyway, it's pretty much time for kickoff, so I'll get the team lineups to you right away. For Liverpool, the home team, Simon Mignolet starts in goal, Glenn Johnson and Alberto Moreno at fullbacks, Martin Skirtle and Dejan Lovren at centre back. Three in midfield, Jordan Henderson, Steven Gerrard and Emre Can after a great performance at Real Madrid midweek from Can. Felipe Coutinho and Raheem Sterling on the wings with Mario Balotelli for Chelsea. Today's part seconds of the Chelsea in slow just in front in a triangle. Oh no, I think it's a bit different. Ramirez and as pull straight and taking it forward in a 35 seconds. All it took, and Liverpool already trying to create a chance. That would have been a great start, but it was never. It did take action. It is a card to yeah. So it's about on the bench. Uh, Torre, Ricky Lambert, Adam Leva, Joe Alrini for on the benches. Petr Cech, Felipe Didier Drogba, Bobby McKinley, Remy, and William Borges. The teams, they Liverpool chips out, and it's Jordan Henderson shot easy for Courtois just to hold on to. Emre Can is in the Chelsea box, trying to get his boot on as Chelsea attack. Branislav Ivanovic on the ball. Here goes Matic. Ivanovic plays it backwards. Now it's with John Terry. It's Cahill. Terry and Cahill probably see a lot of the ball today. Both of them being the key at the centre of defence. They're just going to start a lot of passing moves from Chelsea. They've been a very great, they've been a great side to watch, haven't they, this season with passing. Hazard now picks it up, comes deep, turns and runs, and he tried to slip through Diego Costa. It was dealt with, and now here goes Felipe Coutinho, dancing through challenges, and Nemanja Matic does absolutely superbly. Jumps in between Coutinho and Ramirez, gets a foot to it, gets back, recovers and slides to keep the possession for Chelsea. Ramirez pokes it around the corner, plays the 1-2 with Oscar. Ramirez, he's lost it to Gerrard, and Hazard couldn't keep it. Liverpool back in the possession of the ball now. Early chances here. So Liverpool are on a real sour patch of form at the moment. Last 6 games, he's had a win against QPR, a loss to Real Madrid, a draw with Hull City at home. They beat Swansea at home, lost to Newcastle away, lost to Real Madrid away, and now they face Chelsea. Whereas Chelsea are unbeaten in their last 6, 2-1 against Palace, 6-0 against Maribor, 1-1 with Manchester United, 2-1 against Shrewsbury, 2-1 against QPR, and drew midweek against Maribor, which really summed up a poor night of results for English football in the Champions League from Chelsea. To start with, Arsenal were 3-0 up against Anderlecht and threw it away. Anderlecht drew 3-3 in the end. Also, Manchester City lost to CSKA Moscow 2-1 after a shocking performance at home. Liverpool lost away at Real Madrid, and Chelsea drew away at Slovenian side Maribor. So a really poor week for Champions League football for England. England without a win in the Champions League. Different story in the Europa League, but both of these teams are fighting for that Champions League. Liverpool doubtful of going through. It's a great ball to Alberto Moreno. Here's Balotelli who's brought it down. Balotelli chips it into the box. It was towards Sterling. Headed away. Chan gets there ahead of Hazard. That's great play from Emre Chan. Good work, great. Got back, got his toe to it. He's not the quickest, is he? He's done well there to beat Hazard to the ball, especially because the ball was going towards Hazard. Here's Sterling. Johnson. Sterling again. He comes inside and Fabregas is there. Blocked him off. Got it out to Hazard. He's chipped it to Fabregas. Fabregas back towards Hazard. And it's a Liverpool throw-in. Hazard just couldn't bring it down. It's a bit of an awkward ball to control for Fabregas and then to make to Hazard. It didn't make it easy for him with that sort of 1-2. You can see Martin Skrtel and Dejan Lovren having quite a bit of possession today as well. Balotelli. Gerrard. Henderson into the feet of Balotelli. He tried to lay it off for Moreno and it was cut out by Matic. And Matic has gone on a train run through the Liverpool defence. It's come to an abrupt stop. Laid it off to Hazard. And Hazard could not beat Emre Can. He wants a foul, but clean as a whistle, that tackle. And Ivanovic scuffed his clearance. He tried an overhead clearance. But I think Sterling tripped, sort of made Ivanovic stumble and ended up making him scuff his clearance. Ball throw in, Gerrard, Henderson, Skrtel, over to Johnson. Moreno on the left wing now for Liverpool. About 8 minutes into this game. And it is still Liverpool 0, Chelsea 0. Neither team really having any sort of chance at goal. There's been openings, but there's been no clear opportunity for a shot at goal. And Liverpool has just been knocking it about at the back with no option. Nobody's deep for Liverpool. No one helping Liverpool defence get rid of it. Gerrard ends up making the final forward pass to Henderson. Now it's Sterling. It's an effort from Chan. It's in! Liverpool score! I think he may have taken a deflection, but Liverpool lead. Emre Can with his first goal for Liverpool, the £9.25 million signing in the summer, has scored his first Liverpool goal at Anfield. And Liverpool lead against Chelsea 9 minutes into this game. Sterling just laid it off to Chan, who had space and time to carry it forward. Oh, and that was comfortable for Courtois until it hit Gary Cahill and went rebounding into the opposite corner. I think that could have been going wide, actually, until the deflection. That might be a Gary Cahill own goal. I'm sure Emre Can won't like me to say that because he doesn't want to be deprived of his first ever Liverpool goal. But I think I might have to do that and give it to Gary Cahill as an own goal. For now, it's been given his chance, but we'll have a look what the goals committee says. Ivanovic with a driving run tried to lay it off to Ramirez. Steven Gerrard recovered and hit it forward and away. Great run from Ivanovic. It was just the final ball there was poor. But at first, there's a little moment where I thought Emre Can had just scored a scorcher. I was sort of not expecting it because his first effort wasn't really the best, but it was well played. And Emre Can just won it in the air then against Fabregas and received a big clap from the Liverpool fans. And this would be something Chelsea have been being talked about a lot. Can they do an Invincibles run and receive a gold Premier League trophy at the end of the season? It would be an incredible feat. It's only ever been done once before. Arsenal in 2003, 2004, a run which ended at Old Trafford to their arch rivals at the time. Both title chasers. And what an Arsenal side that was. And this Chelsea side is showing signs of not being far away from that, just solid all over the field. And would they be able to do something? I mean, it depends whether they stay injury free as well. So Liverpool, as it stands, have got... Oh, Costa's won it here. Diego Costa, shot blocked. And he's trying to get back in the way of scoring. Didn't score last weekend, Diego Costa, on his return from injury. Going to have a second shot at it today. He has won Chelsea a corner. So you can't defend against people like Diego Costa. He is a real menace for defences. So, Chelsea corner. They've got height options in the box. And it was headed away the corner really easily. It was a poor corner from Cesc Fabregas. Here's Hazard. Matic. Good ball in. Headed away by Glenn Johnson. And Sterling couldn't quite win it in the air over Nemanja Matic. Chelsea recover. Ramirez had to play it back to Thibaut Courtois. Coutinho closed him down fast, but dropped off when he realised there was no point. Courtois had too many options. And now Chelsea are going to press again. Hazard pokes it further right to Ivanovic. He plays it back to Hazard. And Hazard's cross has gone behind the goal. And it's a corner. Second corner of the game for Chelsea. Third on the whole. Liverpool obviously had the one early on. As a result of Emre Can's first shot at goal. That came off Gary Cahill, but didn't end up in the back of the Chelsea goal. So Cesc Fabregas from the other side. Crossed in, it's deeper this time. And there's been a goal-mouth scramble. I really cannot say what's just happened. And Chelsea score! The referee's giving it. It took a while. I don't know how it happened. I apologise because I was just so caught up in the events unfolding. It was really hard to tell. There was a goal-mouth scramble. The ball was delivered in from Costa, headed it forward. Terry headed it at goal. It was saved by Mignolet. Came back out to Gary Cahill, I think it was. Or was it Matic? Gary Cahill. Gary Cahill is the goal scorer for Chelsea. It's 1-1 at Anfield. The goal decision system shows clearly that the ball crossed the line, but only just. That is a close one. I don't think without the goal line decision system that would have been given because it was a really tough one to see. And Gary Cahill has given Chelsea a goal. It's 1-1. And now Chelsea are on the front foot. Diego Costa running at Skirtle. Skirtle tackles it, comes back off Diego Costa. And it is a throw-in. I mean, there was players that I thought could have scored then. There was Matic, Ivanovic, Terry, Cahill, all stood around the ball, all the big players for Chelsea. And this is... We have the technology. Ramirez into the feet of Hazard. Not quite. Goal kick. And Brendan Rodgers taking notes 15 minutes in. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. So I think it's safe to say Gary Cahill has scored at both ends because I'm fairly convinced that Emre Can's shot was going wide. If that was the case, it means it's a Gary Cahill own goal due to the deflection from his chest. Sending it to the side of Courtois' goal. Here's Coutinho trying to find Sterling. It was dealt with by Ivanovic. So has Gary Cahill scored an own goal and scored? Or will the goal be given to Emre Can? Currently it stands that it is Emre Can's first goal for Liverpool. But it remains to be seen whether that will remain the case or not. So, Liverpool going to try and slow things down, start again, get a bit of momentum and try and flip the switch and have a go at Chelsea. As they have been on the back foot ever since they scored, really. But it's been a lively start here at Anfield. So, nearly a through ball there from Coutinho to Sterling. Nearly made it through. It was a great block. And then by Cahill. Hazard was looking for Oscar. Couldn't find him. A deflection took it to Oscar. He tried to cross it towards Diego Costa. And the cross was too deep. And was dealt with fairly well by Liverpool. Balotelli. He thought he was fouled there. He was one a throw in. It was just turned away from Matic, got caught. He just hobbled a bit. And in the end, the ref decided just to give the throw in instead. Glenn Johnson. It's back to Skirtle. Skirtle trying to look for that forward pass. Finds Chan. His only option was to play it back to Martin Skrtel. Steven Gerrard has come deep, as he does, to collect the ball. Liverpool trying to knock it around with a bit more purpose now, instead of aimlessly at the back. But Chelsea are crowding them out in midfield. It's a midfield battle that you can see Chelsea definitely winning today. The 3 in midfield for Liverpool opposing to the 5 of Chelsea. And just the oh, it's Balotelli! And Mario Balotelli! Score! It's offside. It just fell for him after a patient bit of build-up play from Liverpool. And he's just played offside by Gary Cahill. He just took that step. And he scored. Well, it was a great finish from Mario Balotelli. But he knew he was offside. No complaints. Good defending in the end by Chelsea. Risky defending, though. But, as I was saying, it's just not had great purpose from Liverpool so far. I mean, the 3 versus the 5 has sort of hidden them in a way. And obviously, Chelsea's midfielders work harder than any other midfielders in the world, really. They are all committed to their cause fully. Still in with a ball in. It was blocked away by Cahill. Headed away further by Fabregas to Hazard. Hazard couldn't keep the ball there. It's back with Alberto Moreno now. Now it's Steven Gerrard. Henderson. Great curling pass out wide. Johnson's ball in was blocked at the near side by Cesar Azpilicueta. It's a corner to Liverpool. What can they do? We've got some decent players in regards to height going forward now. Liverpool, they've got obviously the main 2, Lovren and Skrtel. Chan can win a header. Balotelli can win a header. But apart from that, that's about it. I mean, I think Liverpool really win the height battle. And crossed in by Gerrard. And oh, Henderson scuffed the shot. It's out to Sterling. It's blocked. And it's another corner to Liverpool. Liverpool players screaming for handball. Sterling hit it back in. Don't know if it hit the hands, but the Liverpool fans behind the goal were certainly appealing that it hit the hands of Gary Cahill. The referee gave another corner. Liverpool definitely could have scored there. It's a great training ground move that left John Henderson in so much space. And he scuffed it in the end. Bit of a argument between Balotelli and Terry. Crossed in. It's headed away in the end by Fabregas at the near post. Cleared all the way up the field, and Liverpool. Oh, there's been a bit of a miscommunication between the Liverpool and Chelsea players here. Liverpool were awarded a throw-in, and Sterling dropped the ball for Johnson to come and pick up and take, but he ended up, well, Eden Hazard picked it up thinking it was been given as a Chelsea throw, and that's why he dropped it. To show the Liverpool fans enjoyed that. It sounded quite like they did. There's an over-the-top ball here, through, and was there a foul on Martin Skrtel? And there's a bit of a disagreement between Costa and Skrtel. Costa shoves him in the back a bit maliciously there. Mignolet came flying out to head it clear. And after the push, Skrtel, understandably, was a bit annoyed at Diego Costa, but I think both players are going to leave without punishment. Indeed, they are. And at least they can have a bit of a laugh about it now. And thing is, before Diego Costa came to England, I heard a lot about him being a spoilt brat and he'll start fights, and a bit like Mario Balotelli, but so far he's not been like that. He has been a player to sort of, kick out and then sort of act all innocent, but mainly for the most part anyway, he's sort of been quite mature. And when you wind up Diego Costa, he plays better. It's like the opposite to Mario Balotelli. When you're playing Balotelli, give him a little kick, you annoy him, you put him in a strop, and it makes him have a worse game. But with Diego Costa, it seems to have the opposite effect. You kick him, you prod the ball, you get the horns basically with Diego Costa, and he sort of channels his anger into great performances. So he did a lot for Atletico Madrid. There's a foul there on Mario Balotelli. Daniel Sturridge watching on. And Azpilicueta just did pull him to the ground a bit there. Coutinho trying to force something down the right wing. He's won another throw in. So it's slow here at the moment for Liverpool. They try, and the only thing they can do is go backwards. And the throw in wasted. Quite literally thrown away. Now Hazard charges forward. And I think he's fouled there by Glenn Johnson. And Hazard would have always got away from Glenn Johnson, but Johnson just puts his arm on the back, pushes Hazard down, and concedes the free kick. And it's one of those free kick positions in which they can definitely go wrong. I mean, they're difficult to defend. It's an in-swinger from out wide. It's crossed in. Nobody wins the header. Balotelli now messing about with it in the wrong sort of place. Hazard. Oscar. Hazard comes inside. He's done well to keep it. And Matic didn't have the man on shot. He didn't know Sterling was there. And now Liverpool can break here. Oh, and Chan has just run out of play. Balotelli messing about with it in an area that you really shouldn't be doing. He was trying to do keepy uppies to keep the ball above the players' heads. They were challenging him, but went straight to Eden Hazard and started an attack, really, didn't it? So, 25 minutes have gone, and it's Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. Emre Can and Gary Cahill with the goals. And here goes Coutinho with an amazing run. And Coutinho with a strike. It's spilled by Courtois. And Ivanovic puts it behind for a corner. And Coutinho picks it up just inside his own half. He runs and he runs and he runs. Nobody's closing him down. Gets the shot away. It was a good shot. Courtois couldn't do anything but parry it. And Ivanovic pushes it out wide. Corner taken quickly to Alberto Moreno. But it was dealt with by Chelsea. Cleared away, and now Martin Skrtel is in possession of the ball for Liverpool. Johnson, poor ball. Diego Costa. He's got Henderson behind him. Costa fouled there. No, he's not. Costa's decided to get up and play on. Matic. And both teams sort of playing risky football right now. And Chelsea have done very well there. They've settled it down. Matic back to Cahill. Now Terry. Now to Ramirez, who's going to try and come inside. Now he's lost it. Sterling just turns on the jet. He is away from Ramirez. Sprinting forwards, and his ball through to Balotelli. It was poor. Sterling just apologising. So, Courtois takes the goal kick. Bit of a risky ball from Cahill. Matic drop deep to sort it out. Cahill's just going to hoof it forward in the direction of Costa. Lovren heads away. Oscar won the follow-up, but went to Coutinho, who's crowded out. Hazard. It's Diego Costa. Looking for goal, and he slipped. And scuffed it there, Diego Costa. Think it came off Martin Skirtle, though. If it is, that's great defending. It did indeed. And it is good defending from Skirtle. Oh yeah, that was a shot on target for sure from Diego Costa. And it's a corner to Chelsea on the far side. Fabregas once again. It's Fabregas to whip it in. Oh, it's another bit of a scramble. This time Johnson manages to get it away after it was headed across by Diego Costa, which is how the first one happened. Hazard crossed in there. Well, it's towards Ivanovic at the back post, and Lovren got there first. Headed it up and out of danger for Sterling to get to just ahead of Ivanovic and clear all the way to the Chelsea goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois. I wasn't holding anything back with that clearance, was he, Raheem Sterling? It's gone miles. Oscar trying to find Ivanovic. It was a good ball, but Lovren will just see it out. He's one of the best right backs in the league, Branislav Ivanovic, without a doubt. He is terrific. But is he? He's not the quickest, is he? So those sorts of balls through he doesn't often get to, but he's not slow by any means, Branislav Ivanovic. He obviously originally was a centre-back for a long, long time at Chelsea. And converted right back by Carlo Ancelotti. He made the position his own. Can still play centre-back though. He's a good centre-back, but he's an even better right-back in my opinion. Moreno. Sterling. Coming inside. Sterling. Gerrard. Chan to Henderson. Now it's Sterling looking for the cross. Good purposeful passing here. It's a great ball in with his left. It's just behind Balotelli. Headed away at the back post by Azpilicueta. Chan tried to cross it back in. And a bit of a scuffed pass in the end after the rebound to Moreno. Now Sterling again. He's got nothing on. Plays it back to Moreno. Lovren, Skirtle. Lovren, Liverpool really picking up the pace here, making Chelsea some work. Henderson, Gerrard, Moreno. Good ball too. I think it just bobbled on through in the end. Yes, it did. And Cahill managed to block that one. Throw into Liverpool. It came off Gary Cahill last. It look like it ricocheted times, but it's a risky ball there for Moreno, and Mignolet's kick had to be perfect. It's out to Fabregas, and he was just closed down. Oh, and that could have been like Victor Wanyama's last week. Mignolet came out wide to pick up the ball, cleared it away. It had to be perfect from there. And he even stopped and hesitated, and Fabregas must have just been about to let it rip. Ended up bobbling on through for Costa, and offside flag was given as he was involved in play. He did challenge Skirtle. But Mignolet put it straight to Fabregas in the middle of the park. Even stopped for a minute just to be like, oh, no. And then carried on running back to his goal. And in the end, Fabregas wasn't able to get the shot away from 45 yards or however far out he was. Ball to Moreno. Bit of trickery, nearly found Sterling. Dealt with by Matic, like most things is that comes at Chelsea these days. There's a foul on Oscar there just when he was on the turn. Jordan Henderson brought him down. I think it was a professional foul, if anything, there. Jordan Henderson. I mean, if Oscar was allowed to turn, he would have been able to have a run the Liverpool defence, and Henderson's committed another foul here. This time it's on Fabregas. He's not happy, Jordan Henderson. He was late in on Fabregas, and can't imagine him getting away with too many more of them. That is his third foul. And Costa and Skirtle's a right battle. They're all over each other. Balotelli brings it down on his chest, and it's a sloppy pass. But Moreno recovers. It's against Ramirez, who's kept it in. Now it's attack for Chelsea. Oscar. It's behind Costa. It's Hazard. And no, it's not a good effort from Eden Hazard. But Ramirez managed to keep it in after a ricochet. Moreno was already appealing that it was their ball as Liverpool attacked. Oscar to Hazard, who hit it first time. Straight at Johnson. Wasn't the greatest effort, but corner kick Chelsea. It's near post towards Costa. That was flicked on by Costa. Pretty much to the other corner flag. I think Liverpool will be able to take a few things from this performance. They've played well in the opening 35. That's what we've done so far, but it's over the top towards Costa. Skirtle dealt with it. There's a foul on Martin Skirtle. There's more sort of argy-bargy between those two. Costa got there. Just shoulder barge in the back there from Skirtle. There was nothing in it. I mean, those two are really having a battle, and you can see, I can see either Skirtle or Costa getting themselves in a bit of trouble this game. Matic to Oscar. What a ball that is to Ramirez. Ramirez. Hazard blocked. Oh, and it was a great move from Chelsea. Fabregas comes out on top between him and Chan. Great defending from Glenn Johnson. He got to Hazard quickly, closed him down. And now Balotelli with a cheeky back heel. And Liverpool are doing well now to keep the ball. Skirtle could only go back. Mignolet scuffs his clearance. Moreno scuffs his header. Oscar. End-to-end stuff at the minute, and Oscar's giving it away. His pass couldn't find anyone, and Henderson's giving it away. Hazard through to Costa. Shooting chance, maybe. It's got a cross goal, and it's just trickled into the arms of Simon Mignolet. And what an exciting couple of minutes we had there. Neither team held on to it for more than 20 seconds. Hazard tried to put it back across Mignolet, but it's a fantastic block from Glenn Johnson. It was a golden opportunity. And Sterling was not fouled there, according to the referee. The Liverpool fans felt differently. No appeals from any of the Liverpool players. Now it's Costa. Lovren showing him away from goal. He's come back inside. He's going to look for a ball across Costa. Straight at Moreno. Is he just lacking a bit of sharpness? I don't know. Balotelli. Chance to turn and run. Finds Sterling. It's well played there by Mario Balotelli. Crossing opportunity for Sterling. It's a cross goal. It's away by John Terry in the nick of time. It was a good ball by Sterling. And Liverpool try and keep going. Gerrard. Moreno. Will we see another goal before half-time? It looks like we will. Or is it just going to be one of those, it's not going to be their day type things? And Well, that little bit of exciting play seems to have come to an end unless Chelsea can pick it up and do something purposeful and offensive with this move. Starting from the back. Maybe they can. And given away by Hazard to Gerrard. Now it's Chan. Poke through to Henderson. That's a great little toe poke through. Henderson was crowded out in the end and couldn't find anyone. Oscar tried to poke it around the corner off Moreno to Costa. Moreno got his foot to it and was happy to concede the throw in the end. Controlled by Matic. Matic again receives it back from Azpilicueta. 6 minutes now remain in this first half, plus stoppages. I'm not sure if there'll be much, probably 1 or 2 minutes, but it still remains Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1 from that Gary Cahill equaliser, cancelling out Emre Can's strike that did take a deflection off the England centre-back on its way to goal. If it was on its way to goal is the question. And then Hazard lurking for Chelsea up front as they keep possession of the ball. He scored in his last 2 appearances versus Chelsea. Ivanovic. Oh, he's passed Lovren far too easily into the box. Great run from Ivanovic. He's still going. And it's hit against Ivanovic by Steven Gerrard. He got past Lovren way too easily there. He got past Moreno. And then Gerrard hit it against Ivanovic. It rebounded back into the arms of Simon Mignolet, who was grateful in the end because if Ivanovic got the ball across goal to either Costa or Oscar or Eden Hazard, who were all waiting, it would have been pretty much an open goal for them. As we saw a bit of Glenn Johnson heroics again. Moreno's ball to Sterling. Didn't quite stay in play, but it came off Ivanovic last. Moreno with a great flick there to keep it in play. And now Chelsea must score. Liverpool are giving it away cheaply. Oscar, Hazard. Oh, straight at Mignolet. Did well to work the shot and get it away. But I think Oscar may have had better options. Costa may have had better options there. Hazard used Fabregas to Fabregas' run to draw space, and it's comfortable for Mignolet in the end. Well, he made it lucky anyway. Oscar now running towards Chelsea, towards Liverpool. Here's Diego Costa, and he's won a corner. Diego Costa. Quite annoying. Excuse me if I do it again. I do keep saying Costa and Oscar the wrong way around. I'll try and get better at that. But Mignolet punches clear from the corner. He's into a good area as well. One of those where you're never sure if the keeper's going to make it. Ramirez. Fabregas. Matic is in space. Scored his first Chelsea goal. His only Chelsea goal against Liverpool. Nemanja Matic last season. Or was it against Crystal Palace? Here is Cahill. Cahill again. Chelsea slowing play down. Not really got too many forward options, so Cahill just decides to smack it towards Oscar, who heads it down. It's a strike by Hazard that was blocked. Matic gets there first. Fabregas. Ramirez. And there's a foul there and a yellow card. It's for Raheem Sterling. He's just doesn't even look at the ball there. Raheem Sterling, he blocks off Ramirez, I think it was actually, yeah. And Ramirez did bring his forearm up to Sterling, and he knows he did. He's checking if Sterling's alright, but I think he should be okay. Now, free kick for Chelsea. Dangerous area again. A minute and a half left to play of normal time in the first half. And I think a lot of players would have a shot from here, but it's only a two-man wall. I think it's going to be a cross. It is. It's crossed in, headed away. Hazard manages to find Matic, whose cross was blocked. Straight into Johnson, who clears it, and that's a great ball to Sterling on the far side. Fabregas closes him down, make sure he can't go anywhere. And he's won a free kick. Raheem Sterling plays it quickly to Lovren, who switches. Finds Glenn Johnson superbly. That was pinpoint from Dejan Lovren. Known for that at Southampton. He's passing on the ball. Chan switching to Sterling. Oh, it's cleared away. Raheem Sterling is offside. Quite a mellowed end to this first half. It was an action-packed first half for a while, but neither team really creating anything here. And hooked forward. Well played by Oscar. Oh, he's done exceptionally well to win that battle. Cahill brings it down under pressure from Balotelli. Turns very composed there from Gary Cahill and plays it back to Thibaut Courtois. 30 seconds to play off this half after the 1 minute was added on. Ivanovic. Back to Cahill. It looked for a minute as though we were going to see another first half goal. We might do here with Hazard. Hazard looking for Matic, who takes a step, tried to slip through Oscar. Liverpool counter. And that is it for the first half. It's been one of those games where you don't quite know where it's going to go. Both teams have had chances. I think Chelsea have had miles more, and there's a bit of a thing here between Costa and Skirtle that's just a bit heated as they're walking off for half time. Emre Can's put himself in the middle of them, and there's boos from the Liverpool fans towards Diego Costa. But the first half has drawn to a close. We don't know how it's going to go in the second half, so make sure to stick around. But for now, it's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1, and we'll be right back in the second in about 15-20 minutes time. So I'll see you then. Hello and welcome back to Chelsea visiting Anfield to take on Liverpool. Liverpool, arguably not in the title chase at all this season. Going for Champions League. Chelsea obviously chasing the title and leading that chase after a superb start to the season. The second team in that title chase is Southampton at the moment, which they've got a lot of big games to play. Southampton, and saying that they're chasing the title is obviously a bit extreme and it's a bit of fun, but they have had an exceptional start to the season. And if they win their tough run of games coming up with your Chelseas and your Man Uniteds, and they have got a lot of tough games coming up, Southampton. And if they can get a few points out of those games, there is no reason they can't get Champions League football this year. I am fairly confident that Southampton are actually a good enough side this season to get Europa League football. I think they've been fantastic. And I tipped Southampton to go down this season. I really did. I didn't think that it was going to be a good season for them after losing people like Lallana, Lovren, Luke Shaw, Ricky Lambert. There's been a few. And two of those players I've just mentioned are on the bench, Lallana and Lambert. And Lovren is playing. So no changes at half time for either of these sides. And the teams are just taking their position on the field now. The game is level due to goals from Emre Can and Gary Cahill. Will it remain like that is the question. We are underway again here at Anfield. It is Liverpool from left to right this time. Chelsea, obviously, right to left. All blue for Chelsea, all red for Liverpool. And it's going to be a good half. Both teams had their tails up at points in the second half, in the first half, and then this second half they can really see some goals. I think both teams capable of scoring, and whoever gets the next goal, well, it will turn out to be crucial, I believe. Anyway, it's depends how you're interpreting the pattern of this match and the flow and the rhythm. But right now, I think it's in Chelsea's favour. I think they've had the better chances. But a lot can change after half time. Who knows what Brendan Rodgers said at half time? I imagine it was positive. Keep going out there. You're defending well. You're playing well. And if you can just get some goals, if you can get some shots away, you'll eventually beat Courtois. I think it's just trying to have a few more shots is what Liverpool need to do. Jose Mourinho, on the other hand, I think would have been a bit negative at half time, despite Chelsea's phenomenal performance so far. They've been fantastic, Chelsea. They really have, and it looks to me like it's only a matter of time. Lovren's back there to rescue. It's a bit of a bad pass to Mignolet. Ivanovic chased it the whole way. Johnson puts it down line. Fabregas now picks it up. Plays it infield to Nemanja Matic. Matic has got his head always on a swivel looking for that pass. Played the through ball. Skirtle dealt with it as he was marking Costa. It was towards Costa. Skirtle put it out of play. As Pilaqueta takes the throw in. Finds Costa. Holding off Skirtle. Wins a corner. Plays it against Felipe Coutinho. It is Azpilicueta. The corner was poor, it was cleared away. Oscar. Hazard. Dancing through a few challenges. It's Oscar. Finds Ivanovic. He was just closed down a bit quickly. And Sterling's done exceptionally well. And he's won a free kick as well. Ivanovic was pulling him back. And it is a yellow card for Branislav Ivanovic. Ivanovic just tried to flick it around Sterling. He's not as agile. He had hold of Sterling's shirt and his chest and his arm. I mean, he was just grabbing all over Sterling there, Ivanovic, and it was a rightful booking. It was a good decision by the referee. Here is Felipe Coutinho. Mario Balotelli closed down. It fell back to Coutinho after the tackle from Fabregas. And Balotelli prods it out wide to Emre Can. Takes it onto his left and he tried to lay it off to, well, you saw a red shirt that I don't think anyone else saw because it's gone straight to Fabregas and Chelsea counter now. And that's a crunching tackle on Diego Costa. It fell to Ramirez. Now it's Hazard on the far side looking to get the ball in. He's chipped it towards Oscar. Oscar with a back heel to Hazard. Skirtles closed him down. It's Oscar again. He's played it backwards to Fabregas. Matic. Hazard, great play. Azpilicueta. Oscar, great play. Curling effort. And it was always a difficult shot to take on for Oscar. He would have needed a lot of curl to hit that one in. And, well, we know he's capable of that. He's a sensational player, Oscar, but he's maybe not possessing the powers of the supernatural, because I think that might be the sort of level of curl we needed to see that one fly into the back of the net. But it was worth an effort, and it was a great move from Chelsea. So we'll see how things unfold in this second half. Chelsea, if they keep playing good football like that, you can see them nicking one or two. But you know, Liverpool can't just count. I don't think anybody can discount Liverpool at all in this game. I think they're well, everyone knows they're a great side. It's just this season for Liverpool has not been what we'd usually expect from them. I mean, they've had a couple of downhill seasons in recent years. The introduction of Luis Suarez got them back to winning ways, got them into the Champions League last season, but then the loss of Luis Suarez was absolutely it was catastrophic for the club, because it was getting to that stage where the player was becoming bigger than the club and he was pretty much carrying them on his back, like almost like Gareth Bale with Tottenham. It was one of them. It was a similar sort of effect with Tottenham. Tottenham were picking it up because of because of Gareth Bale, and they got rid of Gareth Bale and replaced him with a lot of good players. Don't get me wrong, a lot of good players, but none of them at his quality. That's exactly what happened with Liverpool, and it had negative effects on both clubs because they just tried to go on, have high aspirations with a team that maybe wasn't capable of those aspirations and even expectations of the fans. Because when you see your club playing well around one player, you think, if you take that player out, the phenomenal player, and replace him with a great player, will it have a catastrophic effect? But it has done for both clubs, and it's all about the recovery process. Liverpool haven't neither club, I'm not saying neither club has gone massively downhill, but both of them were, Liverpool were title contenders with Suarez, Spurs were Champions League contenders with Bale, and just neither of them got there. Now here come Liverpool. Coutinho out wide to Sterling. Sterling with an opportunity. It's a shot at goal. It's parried by Courtois. It's away and it's chested down by Hazard. And now Hazard's just going to run away from Glenn Johnson. He's used great strength there, Hazard. Great pace. He's away from Johnson. He's closing down on goal. Is Eden Hazard. It's blocked at the other end now. Corner to Chelsea. End-to-end stuff now. It's well played from both players there. Sterling and Hazard creating good chances. Sterling actually got the shot away, and it's not an easy save by any means for Courtois, but he did save it. That's the important thing. So, substitution now for Chelsea. One Brazilian for another. It is Ramirez who has had a good game, and Willian to replace him. So, Ramirez off, who's had a good game. Willian on, more attacking player. And his first involvement, Willian, is to take this Chelsea corner. Delivered. Cleared away. Here's Azpilicueta. Willian. Oscar switches to Hazard. Costa. Matic. Loads of time for Oscar to turn and see what he wants to do there. Chelsea have had these spells of controlled possession, just dominating play, dictating play, moving the Liverpool players around, and it's just hard to defend, isn't it? And it's tiring to defend and frustrating to have to play against, but Chelsea do it well. And then they've hit it up here. Oscar's nicked it away, and Moreno accelerated back just ahead of Oscar and hit it out for a throw. And that was great defending from him, covering his centre back, who was beaten by Oscar. And it was good play by the young Brazilian. Willian launches it back down the line. Oh, Ivanovic gives it back to Willian, who's in more space this time. He goes outside, tried to take it to the touchline and cross it in. He thought he might have had a case for a foul there, the way he looked at the referee. But it's just Moreno eased him off the ball, got in between Willian and the ball, and pretty much just shepherded it out for a goal kick. So we are 55 minutes into this game, 10 minutes into the second half, and it's still Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. It's Felipe Coutinho. Cuts inside. Dancing feet. It's well played there. Finds Emre Can, who manages to keep it in. Step over from him, plays it back to the Liverpool captain, Steven Gerrard. Back to Can, crossing position. He does whip it in. It's deep for Balotelli. Ivanovic heads it away at the far post. Moreno to Sterling. Now Sterling can get a cross in of his own. No, he can't. Dealt with by Oscar as he hits it forward. Costa closes Lovren down, and Lovren tries to flick it over Costa. Costa is having none of it. And Costa, great strength to get away from Lovren. He's got good pace to get away from Sterling as well. And he's done superb there, Diego Costa, to hold up the play. Willian dancing in between Liverpool players. It's a great run. Willian shot blocked by Lovren. Throw into Liverpool to Chelsea, I think it was. It was indeed. Ivanovic cleared away. Lovren cleared Ivanovic's cross. Thing is, Lovren and Skirtle are two very capable centre backs. Don't get my words twisted, but I am so shocked Colo Torre is not in today's lineup for Liverpool because he put in a shift and a half against Real Madrid. By far Liverpool's best player, the Ivorian defender, and it's just he must have been really disappointed not to be included today because he was incredible. I mean, he kept Cristiano Ronaldo quiet for 90 minutes, which is, well, you can't really say that about many players, can you? Keeping Ronaldo quiet. And it was a great performance, and Brendan Rodgers, it's almost cruel in leaving him out, but maybe he didn't justify it in training. I mean, you never know what goes on behind the scenes, do you? But it is Eden Hazard, fouled by Felipe Coutinho. He just got himself in front of him. Hazard just ran across Hazard. He knew what he was doing. He let Coutinho foul him. It was a soft one. Not much contact, but a foul nonetheless. Hazard knew what he was doing there. It was a bit of a risk. Crossed. Headed, gone forward. Ivanovic to Willian. Oh, it's a beautiful swerving ball. The outside of the foot to Hazard on the left wing. Tried to beat Johnson. Johnson couldn't keep it in play. Hazard takes a throw in quickly. Oh, he tried to anyway, but didn't have the option he wanted. He's giving it to Azpilicueta. Goes it back to Hazard. Oscar. Great play in a triangle there. Now Willian's involved. Chan gets himself in front of the man between him and the ball. Uses strength, and he's done very well to get that away. Here comes Ivanovic. Clipped forward towards Willian, who's already really causing some difficulties to deal with. Skirtle perhaps didn't want it there. Oh, it's well played there by Moreno. Chan in loads of space. Now it's Coutinho. So agile, trying to get into his little pockets. He couldn't that time. Crowded out again. Moreno to Skirtle. Johnson. Skirtle again. Chan. Half an hour remaining in this game. Still level. Here is Coutinho. Crossing position. Cross was in. It was away by Terry. Liverpool throw-in. I think it may have been Matic who got the final touch on that ball into to prevent the cross. It's Coutinho. Johnson. Oh, he sells Hazard there. Crossed in by Johnson towards the back post. And Courtois is just so tall. He's just gets to everything in the air. One of his best traits, really. Lovren. Close it away towards Cahill. And Chelsea and Liverpool are playing on with Chelsea having a man down. I think Ivanovic is down, holding his back, and it's getting a little heated here, this situation. John Terry closing things down, calming things down even. few players had a disagreement. Chelsea wanted to play on when they had the ball, but then expected Liverpool to kick it out when they had it. I think it was an awkward landing by Ivanovic. He's holding his back. Did seem like it could have been an awkward one. Ivanovic is receiving treatment now. And he's up on his feet now, Ivanovic. Hopefully won't be the end of his game. He's okay now. Fortunately, we don't want to see any injuries. That's not what we want to see at all. Diego Costa just changing his shirt now. Don't know why that is. Thibaut Courtois has a free kick. Of course, he'd have to play it back to Liverpool because Mario Balotelli was called offside, and that's why the stoppage actually occurred. The players don't need to kick it out. Balotelli got back there. It's a yellow card for Mario Balotelli. And he just sprints back unnecessarily there, Balotelli. Makes a foul. It was blatant, and it is right in front of the referee. And it's stupid. It's childish from Balotelli. And I'm sure fairly familiar with those words being in the same sentence as Mario Balotelli. Crossing position for Fabregas. Again, a few players might have a go from here, but there's no intention for Fabregas to have a go. Only a two-man wall and quite a few big players in the box. But one that is really difficult to deal with sometimes. He'll be aiming for that far post delivery, Fabregas. It is a good ball, headed away. Chelsea corner. Oh, Matic decides to keep it in and keep playing. Oscar has his cross blocked, and the Chelsea defenders aren't in any hurry to get back. And as Chelsea decided to take the time on the throw-in, the players that had come forward from the back for Chelsea did decide to make their way backwards. Ivanovic plays it back to Cahill. Anthony Taylor, the referee today, has had a good game, to be fair to him. He's not really made any bad decisions. I don't think there's been any controversy about the game at all. But it has got a little bit heated towards the latter stages. And it's a great ball from Willian to Azpilicueta, who's got the wrong side of Coutinho. It's far post, it's just behind. It's Diego Costa! Chelsea lead, finally! For the first time this game, Chelsea lead. And it's that man again. No surprise. That's poacher's play from Diego Costa. That's not a fluke. He knows what he's doing. He knows where to stand in the box. And the build-up from Chelsea was absolutely superb. Willian with a wonderful switching ball to Azpilicueta, who only just manages to keep it in. Pokes it round Coutinho, who muscles him out. Great ball in. It was palmed away by Mignolet, and Diego Costa is making no mistake. He is not trying to place that. Diego Costa is trying to put a hole in the net with that strike. And he almost does, because he just smashes it home. And he's back. Diego Costa getting his 10th Premier League goal in 9 appearances. Deservedly excellent goal for Chelsea, and they are in the lead for the first time this game. 67 minutes is how long it's taken. That's his 10th this season. It's drawing most in the Premier League now from Diego Costa with Sergio Aguero. Now it's Alberto Moreno looking for the ball in. It's away by Cahill. Out to Gerrard. And Henderson. Oh, Chelsea managed to get it away. Fabregas does well. He's done very well. Henderson's so eagerly trying to get the ball back. He's almost fouling him. And played back to Courtois. Balotelli closes him down, but he manages to get it towards Willian. Fabregas. Oscar. Looking for Hazard, and it's too hard. And it's straight into the arms of Simon Mignolet. 22 minutes remain in this game. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 2. Johnson snapped by Nemanja Matic. And it is a booking for the big Serbian. The correct decision from Anthony Taylor. Johnson just planned to come inside, and Matic planned otherwise. He just takes him out there, and it is a good decision. 2 substitutes now for Liverpool since going 2-1 down. It's Fabio Borini, who was good at Sunderland. Not really proved himself at Liverpool yet, but Fabio Borini's into play for Felipe Coutinho. And it is Joe Allen on for Emre Can, who has had another good performance. Played fantastic against Real Madrid midweek. He's played well here. Gerrard with the in-swinger. Oh, that was towards Borini, but it was headed away. Skittle can't get there. It's away by Diego Costa. Joe Allen with his first involvement brings it down. Gerrard poked forward. There are offensive changes for Liverpool. It'll be still a 4-3-3, just more advanced. Joe Allen will be more of a box-to-box midfielder, where Emre Can likes to sit a bit deeper. And Fabio Borini, I think, is a like-for-like substitution with Felipe Coutinho, who does like to come in central more in the midfield, whereas Borini likes to come in central more up front. So it's just slightly more attacking from Liverpool with both substitutions. Nothing too drastic that might give the game away and concede another, not like taking Lovren off for Borini or Lambert or someone like that. But and it did just bounce off Alberto Moreno's leg at the back post as it fell for Diego Costa's goal. I didn't see that the first time it actually happened. But the clock will be running down pretty quickly for Liverpool, pretty slowly for Chelsea. I don't know how Jose Mourinho is going to approach this game, because he was in this situation against Manchester United. He was 1 goal up. He's in this situation against Manchester City. He was 1 goal up. And both times he's brought on John Obi Mikel and defensive-minded players to try and hold on to that lead, and they've thrown it away both times. So will he keep going? He's got 2 substitutes left. And so far, there's no intentions of bringing on defensive players. Wouldn't surprise me if he did a bit later on, but you're just inviting pressure at that stage. And what Chelsea need to do, if anything, because they're superb all over the field, but the thing they do need to work on is going offensive for 90 minutes. But I just don't think that's Jose Mourinho's style of play. He'll just do anything for the win. Dealt with by Terry. It's away by, I think it was Matic, and Hazard did well to get back. Conceded the throw in. Gerrard hooks it back Skirtle's way in order to keep possession. He was his only real option. Joe Allen now trying to carry it forward. Sterling. Moreno. Lofted towards Balotelli. Brings it down on his chest. Lays it off for Gerrard, and Balotelli's offside. Just three. I think that might be Balotelli's third or fourth offside this game. Just keeps getting caught that wrong side of the defensive line, and it's good defending from Chelsea. And Balotelli just needs to keep looking across, glancing, making sure he's onside, because he's had some great positions, Mario Balotelli, whilst he's been playing on the line. And like there, it was a good position. He laid it off to Gerrard, and before that, it was a good position as he laid it off to, I think it was Coutinho, and he had a goal that was disallowed from being offside. He's just been in good positions, Mario Balotelli, and just if he stays onside, but still tries to get that half yard, which is really difficult to do, he will create some good chances for Liverpool. It might just be laziness for Mario Balotelli, in all honesty. Wouldn't surprise me with that man. It's crossed in, flicked on. Henderson! Oh, that could have gone anywhere. Matic will be counting his lucky stars after that. It's a move out of nowhere, really. It was crossed in by Allen, flicked on by Barini. Henderson at the back post. It hit Matic, and that was definitely going in if it didn't hit Matic. And it could have still gone in the back of the net, but luckily it goes out for a corner. Gerrard. Oh, it's just gone over Balotelli, prodded away by Fabregas. Chelsea pushing out now as Matic wins it and sends it through to Hazard. Mignolet gets there first. He beats his Belgium international teammate to the ball. And he was on his toes well there, Mignolet. He did well. He just smashed it out for a throw-in. Didn't take any chances. Azpilicueta throws it towards Skirtle. It was away by Skirtle, and Azpilicueta's just smashed it downfield unnecessarily, really. Didn't need to do that, but it was to keep possession. Well, it was either to try and keep possession, but just keep the ball in the Liverpool half, or it was just to get it away, and didn't really need to. Balotelli's giving it away. Here's Matic. Flicked over the top. It's away by Skirtle. Balotelli's done well there. Lays it off to Fabio Barini, who's been brought down there by Matic, who's already on a booking. And Anthony Taylor doesn't give him a second. I mean, he can't be far away from having a second yellow card in Nemanja Matic after that foul. But Liverpool fans wanted him to receive a second yellow, but they've attacked now, so I'm pretty sure they've just forgotten about it. Here's Moreno, blocked by Willian. Liverpool had 6 losses in the whole of the Premier League last season. They've already had 4 this season. Kept in by Moreno. Allen falls to him. Luckily, it's Gerrard. Oh, blocked, and you know that was going to be a scorcher if it hit the target. Balotelli shot Shot towards goal. Blocked by John Terry, who came out of it with a bit of a limp, but it's another corner to Liverpool. Seventh. Well, 7 corners for Chelsea. This is Liverpool's 5th. They had their fair share of chances. Crossed in near post, and it was a really bad corner. And Oscar got it away. Costa tried to win it in the air. He went over the top of Moreno and fell to ground. Couldn't keep possession. Johnson, Henderson. Liverpool fans urging their team forward. Henderson's bowling was deflected, but luckily to Sterling. Now Sterling causing a bit of problems. Henderson with a ball, and it was straight towards Balotelli. Headed away by Terry. Flicked on by Matic. Oscar will get there first. Balotelli's kept it though. Oh, and Ivanovic just hits that as far as he could. And Liverpool's last roll of the proverbial dice is Ricky Lambert is coming on for Mario Balotelli. Mario Balotelli still looking for that first league goal for Liverpool, and it would have been an ideal place to do it today. Johnson crosses it in. Headed away by Cahill. It's Moreno. Willian has stolen it. Tried to counter-attack. Couldn't go anywhere with it. He just played against Moreno to win the throw-in. Here is Sterling. Rebounded out wide by Barini intentionally, and Johnson's come inside. Here's Henderson, back post, headed away. Headed back in by Liverpool. Chelsea just get it away. It's a bit of a scramble. And now it's a chance for Chelsea to counter. Hazard controls it, and he's bundled over by Raheem Sterling. It's clever from Hazard. He knows what he's doing. He knows what side Sterling expects him to go, and he turns back outside and draws the foul. And it is very clever play from Eden Hazard. Here he goes now. Oh, he's lost it. Henderson. Sterling, this is a good chance for Liverpool. Sterling, he's fouled. Liverpool tried to play on. Allen. It's Lambert. Is he going to go for it? He goes for a curler. It's headed away. Sterling's cross blocked as well. And now here go Chelsea once again, playing counter-attacking football now. Hazard to Costa, who's just going to hold up the play. Still approaching Lovren. He's done well there, Costa. Good footwork. And now Chelsea having an attacking position. Here's Costa. Across to Hazard. And I think it came off Hazard last. Good ball from Costa and good play from Diego Costa. And Johnson lost it. It was cleared away by Skirtle, who was, fortunately for him, covering. It was back in towards Hazard and Costa, dealt with by Gerrard. Here goes Glenn Johnson. And there's a yellow card being drawn from Anthony Taylor's book. It's been awarded to Oscar. Oscar penalised for a couple of bad tackles on Johnson in a row. And there's a free kick in which Chelsea are going to have to defend here. Steven Gerrard's a long way away, but he can have a powerful, swerving, expert delivery. It's a good ball in towards Skirtle. And free kick to Chelsea. Martin Skirtle says that he's innocent, but he was penalised by the referee. 7 minutes of normal time to play in this match. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 2. Liverpool took the lead through a deflected Emre Can strike, then a Gomez scramble and a Gary Cahill drive. Let Chelsea back into the game, and it was Diego Costa poaching as usual to get his 10th of the season and put Chelsea back in front with a powerful strike into an empty goal. Henderson looking for Sterling, dealt with by Ivanovic. Chelsea still not making any more substitutions, but they're still playing defensive football. I don't think they can really help it right now, but Matic drives, wins it, and Sterling gets back and does the same. And Matic has been penalised there for dragging down Sterling. Don't think there was really much he could have done but commit the foul there. That's why the referee didn't speak to him about it. Matic knew it was a foul though. Moreno. Lambert. His only option is to play it back to Skirtle. Skirtle just trying to find an option. Barini. Oh, he's done well. It's good footwork from Barini. He's won a throw in. Here's Lovren. Moreno hits it in. Gerrard. Henderson. Oh, it was a poor ball. Willian hits it away. Lovren. All the way back to Simon Mignolet. Plays it to Skirtle and Diego Costa. Chasing the ball all the way around the pitch to try and get it back for Chelsea, but it's just not happening. And it's a good chance for Liverpool again on the drive. Barini. Great run from Barini. Prods it back to Johnson. Good opportunity to cross it in. It's towards Lambert, headed away by Terry. Oscar gets it away only as far as Gerrard. Sterling. Out wide. Lambert. He went down a bit easy there, Ricky Lambert. And Azpilicueta, he thought he was going to get touched, Ricky Lambert, to win a foul and never ended up actually being brought down. And now it's a yellow card for Diego Costa for sliding in on Glenn Johnson. It's a bad tackle from Diego Costa. And there was no need as well. Johnson was going back towards his own goal. 4 of the 6 booking in this game towards Chelsea players. And Barini wins another throw-in. Hazard happy to concede it in that area. Barini. It's Henderson towards Lambert. Oh, it's just gone over him. Gerrard! Oh! Massive appeals for handball inside Anfield. The referee is not interested. Cahill. And Chelsea trying to get it away here. Hazard under pressure. Couldn't get it down the line. Johnson's there. It's away this time. Oh, it's straight back at them. Henderson looking for another delivery. Courtois came a long way to claim that and did well. And he's just going to hold on to it. So let's have a look at that again. Gerrard hits it down at the ground. And it does hit Gary Cahill on the arm. That is a handball. He's gone out of his way to put his arm into that one discreetly. Not much contact on it, but it was a definite handball. And Anthony Taylor, although it was very difficult to see, he's got that wrong. Liverpool will feel injustice now. And Diego Costa's down on the ground, but they will not have any intention of kicking it out. Moreno. And it's a poor ball. Matic deals with it. And Diego Costa's still down. He wants Costa's just gone down. He's fall. Oh, you can see that he might have fallen awkwardly there, but he's got to be putting it on surely, because there wasn't anything that I saw in that could have kept him down. 1 minute of normal time remaining. We'll see how many stoppages are added on when Diego Costa's up on his feet. Here is Oscar. Matic. Onto Ivanovic. Stoppage time set to be announced any moment now. Courtois hits it to an area with no Chelsea shirt. 5 minutes added on. That's plenty of time for Liverpool to create chances. I mean, they know they had a crazy game against QPR a couple of weeks ago in which 2 goals were scored in the last 5 minutes that were added on. It's well played there by Oscar. Finds Hazard, who's fouled. And Felipe Luis is coming on for Chelsea. Oscar. Henderson away. One in the air by Matic, headed back by Terry. Here is Cahill. 3 minutes left now on the clock as Courtois hits forward again. One in the air by Glenn Johnson. It's poor from Willian. He's giving away a needless throw in there. And he could be a villain here if Liverpool score from this, which might happen. Johnson. Oh, it's good defending there by Terry. Drogba's on now. Didier Drogba has come on in the past couple of minutes or so. Him and Felipe Luis both on the field. Diego Costa came off. Diego Costa was the one that came off for think it was Drogba. Yeah, Diego. Oh, Allen to Lambert. Lambert to put it back across goal. It's back post towards Sterling. It's just behind Sterling. Crossed in, headed over by Fabio Borini, and that might be Liverpool's last chance. Few people started leaving after that one. It's just the tiniest bit too much from Ricky Lambert. Chelsea have put in a great performance today. It's surely got to be another 3 points. But Liverpool will not give up. Substitution now for Chelsea. Oh no, Felipe Luis is waiting patiently to come on. He's not actually. He's been there for a good 6 or 7 minutes now, Felipe Luis, and he's only going to come on for a good 30 seconds in the end by the time it finally goes out. Johnson. Hooked back in, away by Terry. Hazard. Matic out wide to Willian. Matic again. It's Azpilicueta. Drogba back to Azpilicueta. Throw in. And now I think Felipe Luis might be able to come on the field. He's off. He's been waiting for a while, but it's Eden Hazard to come off, making a very late substitution. There's literally, like I said, there's 30 seconds left to play in this game, so there's actually not much point in the end in the substitution, but I'm sure it'll just run the clock down a bit for Jose Mourinho's men. So I'm sure it's exactly what they want. So Felipe Luis on, Eden Hazard off. That's all the substitutions from both teams. Drogba. Great hold-up play. Oscar. Felipe Luis. Gets it through the legs of Glenn Johnson. It's away by Gerrard and out of play. And Anthony Taylor's looking at his watch. Brendan Rodgers is anxious. Jose Mourinho believes the ball was his. He's getting a bit annoyed. Last attack for Liverpool. Stoppage time has been up for a while now. It's crossed in, headed away by Ivanovic. It's away, and Chelsea can counter-attack. 43 seconds past stoppage time. Felipe Luis onto Willian. And he's not getting there. Mignolet's giving away a corner. Poor for Mignolet, but it doesn't matter anyway, because the final whistle has blown, and it's been a great game. It has been a great game, but Chelsea, big team hug there at the end because they are happy. They gave everything to that performance. It was a fantastic performance from Chelsea. Liverpool, they did everything they could, just wasn't enough in the end. And still have not lost in the Premier League, Chelsea, this season. Fantastic game we've witnessed. Emre Can gave Liverpool the lead after a big deflection off Gary Cahill in the 9th minute. In the 14th minute, it was Gary Cahill made up for his deflection and scored in the midst of a goal mile scramble. And the winner, Diego Costa, that man again, 67 minutes. Chelsea remain unbeatable. And that is it for this game. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. It's been a pleasure to commentate, and I will see you later. Bye.